Ladies and gents and the rest, today we're going to be learning how to get a lot of points for really fast in a very entertaining way with Sappers and Sylvanas, who has been reworked, and it's probably the best hero for Sappers now, because the movement speed is like really very deadly weapon, but we'll get to that. So first of all, I was trying to come up with a deck for Ragnaros. I spoke to like the biggest behemoths of this community, and it turns out that the hero is complete garbage in PvP, sorry. And all the decks that we have, they are really hard to execute, and you don't get a lot of points with that. You're not gonna climb very high with Ragnaros. So if you don't have them, it's no big deal. And that's why I was like, okay, we need something else. What am I gonna do this week, right? That's why it took me 2 days longer, because I usually upload decks on Friday. It was supposed to be Ragnaros, but here's what happened, right? So here, this is just, it's probably because I like Sappers, but I think you will like it too. So let me explain you how this works, and then I'm gonna show you some important points on the PvP maps. Alright, let's take a look at the deck first. Sylvanas Windrunner, we need her only for her trait. Sometimes you will need to deploy her too. But I'll explain you why and what for. So extra 30% of movement speed for Sappers is gonna be like, it's just so powerful. You will see why. Ghoul with armor trait talent, and Witch Doctor with the shield talent. It's classic. Everybody uses it, and they can tank a lot of damage. They can do a lot of damage, and this is like, it takes a lot of resources to destroy this combo. So that. Sappers, obviously, this is our main damage dealer to the core. Sappers with movement speed, there's nothing else we can take. Smoke Bomb with the movement speed, not with the +1 level. And Cheat Death with Bloodlust. I'll explain you why we need Bloodlust. And Darkspear Troll, this is the best fit for this slot. And we need that because it's a deadliest threat for current towers, and we don't really have anything to take to put on this slot, right? Now let's take a look at the modifiers this week and see what is what. So we totally ignore Bounty Hunt because it gives us extra gold for killing enemies' units. We don't care about it. We just build the deck that works. That extra gold, it's meaningless, and let's just don't care about it. Collateral damage, it's a very important modifier. However, it will totally be ignored by us because our deck does not allow us to protect towers when we take them, and we don't have any attacking spells to protect towers. So when you take the tower, the enemy's tower, with your Sappers, the enemy will easily take it back, and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's a very bad situation when you have your tower very far from you, very close to the enemy. So don't even take towers unless it's like the end of the game and it's a very special case. But our main strategy is not based on taking towers and winning the game by that. So the only modifier we care about is, where is it? Is Dragon Tower. That's why we use Darkspear Troll. Not that if we have any other choice, but this is the only modifier that we care about. So, yeah, that is it. Okay, now let me show you some important points on the PvP maps. Okay, this is our Alterac Valley. Finally, we have proper pictures. Got it from the devs. Ooh. If your Sappers are here, and you throw Smoke Bomb and Cheat Death on them with the talents that I showed you, they will get here while being immortal. They will make it to the core and nothing is going to kill them. So you can literally almost right away throw Cheat Death and Smoke Bomb, and because they have very high movement speed given by Sylvanas, Smoke Bomb and Cheat Death with Bloodlust talent, you're going to be able to get here. It kind of looks like a cheesy deck, but trust me, there is a lot of thoughts behind that, and you need to really, you need to think a lot before you do it to actually make it to the core. So that is how it works, and I tested that with my Cheat Death and my Sappers. My Cheat Death is 1 level lower than my Sappers. That's why it only lasts 4.5 seconds instead of 5. If it lasts a little longer, I'd probably be able to start from here. So pretty much almost from by your tower, or literally. So the opponent will have like half a second to react on your sappers with like a deep breath or something. And if they don't, they're doomed, pretty much, okay? So this is the point on Alterac Valley, Arathi Basin, right here. Yep. Sometimes sappers are actually bugged, who could have thought, and sometimes they move slowly. You can see that the animation is showing, they're like, but they're moving very slowly. So it's a bug, I think, and there's nothing we can do about it. If it happens, that's how it works. So that is the spawn point, a cheat death point for Arathi Basin. So in Timbermoor Hold, it's right there. But also, the main problem of this map is that these two gold chests that you have to control, and it's really hard to do. So that's the main difficulty of the map right there, controlling this bridge and the gold chests. But yeah, this is how you destroy the enemy's core. This is the point for Timbermoor Hold. So, and obviously for Gadget Zone, we don't have any points because you're surrounded by towers and you have to take towers first, and it's just a completely different strategy. And actually, Gadget Zone, it's one of the hardest maps to win. Like it's at the very high level, it's like almost like 90% that you're gonna lose. Sometimes you win, but it's just an accident. So your most powerful weapon in this deck is your sappers. They are just absolutely amazing, best unit in the game, right? All right, I believe that's all. Let's take a look at the games and see what to do and what not to do. All right, let's go. So I played against this guy, just so you know, and just in case. 2 games. First game, and when I queued again, it was him again next game. So I knew exactly that he has Polymorph and he has Arcane Blast. So I need to make him spend Polymorph to make sappers work. So let's see how we're gonna do it. So we have starting hand Ghoul and Witch Doctor, which is ideal. Not ideal. Ideally, you should have sappers and cheat death and smoke bomb. So we're gonna throw by starting the Ghoul as we get into the gold cap. 2/2/2. Then we're gonna go with Witch Doctor. So now we have a huge threat on the left side, and he has to respond to that. We're just getting gold cap. That's why we're throwing. Okay, he just spent his Arcane Blast with 3 gold, and now we know that he has Arcane Blast with 4 gold. So we are going like we're throwing Sylvanas on the left side. Okay, he just spent his Polymorph. You know what's gonna happen? You know exactly what's gonna happen, right? Let's go. That's how we're gonna do it. 2/2/2/2. Cheat death. Bam. 1/3 of the core. Let's keep going. So our Witch Doctor is gonna take care of this. Is gonna take care of these little things. Same thing. Ghoul, Witch Doctor, deadliest thing in the world. So they're approaching our tower on the right side, but Ghoul is gonna melt, and the others will be killed by this guy. Boom, boom. Okay. So he spent Polymorph. You know what it means? You know what it means, right? Let's go up. No, that's not what it means. We're gonna take this tower back. This is actually a good thing about sappers, that ping-ponging with towers, damaging each other's cores, benefits you more than it benefits him. That's why you're totally fine with that. Up. Okay, the tower managed to construct. 2/2/2. We're throwing Sylvanas on the left side because I'm trying to make him spend Polymorph or something like that. Because as soon as he spends Polymorph, his core is gonna die, right? Or almost die. Okay, he spent Polymorph. I did this stupid shit. I don't know why. They're gonna die anyway. So it was just bad performance by me. Everything died. But because we have this Dragon Tower, everything's gonna be fine, right? We're not gonna lose the game because of that. Okay, now we're waiting for the opportunity to throw sappers again. We're gonna try to kill this Witch Doctor and Griffon Rider, and we couldn't do it. And and it was just a disgraceful performance by me. Yeah, don't ever do this. I for some reason threw sappers because I was trying to not care about what's happening and just go to the core. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not the best idea. So on the left side, we're probably gonna on the left side. Why are you throwing? Okay, never mind. So Griffon and Skeletons killed my Ghoul for free. Now we're gonna throw Troll like that, and this Troll is gonna kill almost everything. Okay, so he spent his Arcane Blast. Now we're throwing Sylvanas, hoping that he will spend something on Sylvanas, and he is not spending anything on Sylvanas for some reason. So Sylvanas keeps going, and we hope that he will spend his Polymorph. As soon as he spends Polymorph, we're gonna... Alright, Polymorph, come on. I'm trying to make him spend Polymorph, that's why I actually... There you go, Polymorph. Yeah, let's go. Dead. Okay, so that is how you do it. He can't stop it. He just tried to Arcane Blast, and that's what happened. So you throw Sylvanas to make him spend Deep Breath or some heavy spells on Sylvanas, because if he does, ideally, like, you don't even care about Deep Breath, to be honest. You need to make him spend Polymorph. Spending Polymorph on 3 gold Polymorph on 6 gold Sylvanas, it's still better if he doesn't have Polymorph. You will still do more damage to him that he will do to you. That is how it works. That's the power of Sappers. Emperor Thaurissan is one of the hardest opponents for us. This is our map. This is Sapper's map, but Emperor Thaurissan, the problem with Emperors is that they use Harvest Golems as tanks that are extremely, in my opinion, broken, because you have like double HP pool, and it's level 10 Harvest Golem, as you can see. He throws Emperor behind, and these guys can kill so many things. Like, that's okay. He just spent his Deep Breath and up, but he also has Polymorph. But this is, by the way, what just happened. This is how you counter Polymorph sometimes, because it only works with Dragon Tower. So here's how it works: when Sappers come to the enemy's base, the enemy sometimes doesn't want to risk, and he doesn't want to polymorph Sappers as they charge. So the enemy polymorphs Sappers before they charge, which means they are polymorphed, but nobody is hitting them. And if that happens, you can either smoke bomb them, and the units that are spawned will not see them, or you can wait a little bit like I did, and you can cheat death them, because if he spawns units and they are cheat death, they're not gonna die, and because of the movement speed, they're gonna charge really fast, and you still managed to do it. See, I didn't smoke bomb them, I cheat death them, and they boom, like this. That's how it works. And don't forget, you use Bloodlust on cheat death. This is very important. But Emperor is very slowly, and he's a ranged attacker, so it's gonna be really hard for us to kill him at our core, because our core barely damages him, right? I, for some reason, threw the Dark Spirit Troll there. I think he has cheat... Yeah, he had... sorry, not cheat death, Deep Breath. I'm throwing Sylvanas. He doesn't have anything to kill my Sylvanas with, but unfortunately, he will do a lot of damage to our base, because freaking burning, and like I said, the Emperor is a ranged hero, which is a huge problem for this towers. Okay, so we're looking for the opportunity to damage his base. I'm throwing this cheat death. He just wasted his polymorph on my Sylvanas. This was actually really good. So my Sappers damaged the core, but the freaking guy, look what he is doing. He is healing his core with the totems from the shaman. So we have to it's really hard to play against the Emperor. He also heals his core, and it's gonna be super pooper hard to do damage. Okay, there we go. You see this? Now he polymorphed Sappers when they were charging. That's why the core is gonna kill them, and there is no point to throw cheat death. Yeah, and I just wasted cheat death. These are the mistakes that will cost you the game. This is how it works. All right, boom. Again, I know that these two on the left side, Ghoul and the Witch Doctor, are going to die. All I'm doing, I'm just making them last as long as possible, so I could just sapper his core. And again, he does this. Nothing you can do. I had to make him waste polymorph first, but I don't know how to do it with what I have. Sometimes shit just doesn't go your way. He just spent Deep Breath on some, I believe it was Dark Spirit Troll, but it's totally fine, and he's still winning. Not much I can do. Level 12 Harvest Golem. This is just nightmare. And you see, he's damaging your core, damaging my core, kicking my ass. Again, he wasted polymorph. I am going with Sappers immediately and trying to, I don't know if he's gonna, yeah, there we go, they made it. But again, defending against that is gonna be super pooper hard. And yeah, almost, but almost never counts, and you either do it or you don't. I just lost this game, but you can clearly see the mistakes that I'm making, wasting gold, just making the wrong choices. But on top of that, it's a high-level players, and you're playing Sappers in a high-level league. If you play in like below 15k, you're gonna shit on everything and everybody. Unfortunately, most of the players that I play against are either Barons or Emperors, sometimes Janus, so this is, meta. Meta is meta. I'm the only one that plays Sylvanas at that level, I guess. Alright, so this is Baron again. Asian name, which means probably very strong player. Same thing. We have, in our starting hand, we have Witch Doctor getting gold cap, that's why we're throwing him. And we're gonna throw Sappers to see what he has. Okay, here's what he has. So he has Deep Breath. We don't know if he has Polymorph, because if he only has Deep Breath, he is dead. We don't care. But if he has Polymorph, we're going to have to make him spend Polymorph first, because it's way more dangerous for us than Deep Breath. Okay, so I'm going like this, and I'm throwing Chi Death, and what do we see? We see that third of the core disappeared. That means he doesn't have Polymorph, which means all we have to do is just do this 3 times, or 4 if he is level 11. And he's dead. Alright? Oh, we need to do it 4 times. 4 pairs, I believe. Okay? Unless he has shamans or something like that. Now we just go like this. I don't know why I did that. I know he has Deep Breath, and for some reason he didn't use Deep Breath. I guess he didn't have gold or something. That is this is how it usually goes. Some people can cause a lot of trouble, but this is not the case. This is how you do it. And okay, there we go. He just spent his Deep Breath. That means we can just go and just kill his core. There's nothing. He can't stop us. Alright. Up, just in case we increase in movement speed by doing these things, right? Up, for some reason, my Sappers died. I have no idea what happened. Excuse me, I would have to see it again. Let's take a look at it again. Okay, Sappers? Who killed you? I have no idea what killed them and why they died. Why they didn't damage the core. I cannot understand it, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll keep going. So he took our tower, and we need to protect us, and we need to take this tower back. And yeah, okay. He wasted Deep Breath, which means... no, that's not what it means. Okay. If we reach the core, we're gonna win. If we reach the core... there we go. Now we should have... yeah, there we go. So that's how it works. I hope you understand the idea of this deck and the micro moments as well. Okay, this is gonna be the game against like the classic meta Emperor Thaurissan, which I'm pretty sure you've seen. It was like in the game number 1 or number 2 already. So it's a different map, but it's Emperor. Very, very strong player. I believe he is one of the Diablo community guys, and he manages his skills really well. You see, he polymorphed my Sappers, and I actually made a mistake. I spent too much resources on Sappers. It was 2 gold Sappers, 1 gold Smoke Bomb, and 3 gold Chi Death. All of that was wasted, and he only had to spend like 1 polymorph, right? So which is 2 gold. I'm trying to cycle faster than he can, and these 2 went through. However, that's not gonna help me, unfortunately. And because of these freaking Harvest Golems, he has so much tanking, and my units have to spend so much time dealing with these Harvest Golems. That's why he is pushing all the ways. Now he is gaining control. He starts controlling all the gold on the map. He even like he is totally fine wasting 4 gold deep breath on some meaningless thing. That because he is the boss of the map. I lost all the control, and this is how it's gonna happen sometimes. Yeah, I made a few mistakes. Plus, this is a very strong player. Plus, this is a very strong deck. And don't forget that most of the players are meta slaves, and they just play meta decks to be efficient, not to have fun, not to find something new. And let's be honest, I just play sappers because I love sappers, and otherwise I would have been a meta slave too. So this is my meta. When sappers work, I use sappers. Again, there's nothing here to say. Fact from the beginning, pretty much, right? So this is how you lose games. You waste gold. You allow him to get control, especially on this map. Like on Hillsbrad Foothills, there is no gold chest. Here there are gold chests, and he took all the gold chests, and he controls all the gold chests, which means he pretty much has double gold, and this is why you lose. That's all.